Hey everyone, Sam here from Silly Stories for Kids. Guess what? Here's another story made up on the spot just for you. We hope you enjoy it. Okay, let's go! This is another special episode for one of the winners of our 1 million downloads colouring, drawing and storytelling competition. Thank you so much to everyone who entered. It was so fun to see all your creativity, but we better get into the story. One day, 3 little kids named Esme, Danny and Michael were playing in their backyard. They were playing with their dog Henry. He was very, very fun and he was jumping around the backyard doing all kinds of silly tricks. "Here you go, Henry," said Danny as he threw a stick. Henry ran across and jumped up and caught the stick. "Wow, good catch," said Esme. "Let's try with the ball." She threw the ball and Henry ran across and jumped and caught the ball. "He's amazing," they all said. As the kids were playing with Henry, all of a sudden, they saw something in the distance running towards them. "Hey, is that a tiger?" I think it is," said Esme. "What's it doing?" As the tiger got closer and closer and closer, they realised it was a very little tiger, and he raced in through the gate. "Hey guys, excuse me," said the tiger. Yes," said the kids. Your dog looks a lot like a tiger. Any chance that I might be able to borrow him for a minute?" "Borrow him?" said Esme. "What do you mean?" "Well, there's a big tiger competition at the moment, and you need a pair, but I can't find another tiger, but I think your dog might be able to do it." "Really?" said the kids. He does look a bit like a tiger, but I'm not sure." "Oh, please, said the tiger. "We need to ask our parents." So the kids raced inside, and their parents said yes. So they went back out with Henry the dog and walked over towards the tiger. I think so, Mr. Tiger. I think it'll be okay." "Oh, you don't need to call me Mr. Tiger. That's my dad. My name's Tiger Pow." "Tiger Pow," said Danny. "That's a fun name." "Yeah, and you have a very fun dog, don't you, puppy?" Henry looked across at Tiger Pow. "Why is he not talking?" "Dogs can't talk," said Esme. "Yes, they can. You just got to listen carefully." "What are you talking about?" said Danny. "Yes," said Michael. "Our dog can't talk at all." Yes he can. Hang on." Tiger Pow went over to Henry and had a good look. "Oh, you got the wrong collar on him." "What do you mean the wrong collar?" said Michael. "Watch this," said Tiger Pow. He took the collar off Henry and then he put a new one around his neck. As he did,
"Oh, that's better,"
said Henry. "Henry, you can talk," said Esme.
"Yeah, of course I can talk. I'm a dog."
Dogs don't normally talk," said Danny.
"Yes, they do."
This is all very confusing. "I know, but the most important thing is we need to get out of here. It's time for the tiger competition. Can you help me, Henry?"
"Oh, yeah, I'd love to help you,"
said Henry. So, Henry, Tiger Pow, and all the kids went charging off down the street. "Where is this tiger competition?" said Esme. "Oh, it's just around the corner and then around another corner and then upside down through that corner and then through a tunnel and then upside down through another tunnel and then you jump into the conveyor belt and then that shoots you." "What are you talking about?" said Michael. "Just kidding. It's right through here," said Tiger Pow as he opened a little door that seemed to be standing in the middle of nowhere. Where does that door go?" said Esme. "To the tiger competition," said Tiger Pow as he opened the door and started to walk through. The kids stood at the door and looked through to the other side. They could see it. On the other side of the door was all kinds of tigers everywhere. They looked at each other. "Should we go?"
"I'm going,"
said Henry as he walked straight through the door, and the kids followed along behind. As they walked in, they could see some amazing things. These tigers were not just normal tigers. They were doing all kinds of tricks and playing all kinds of games. They were juggling and throwing things and catching things. They were lifting really heavy objects and playing all kinds of fun games. "Oh, this is amazing," said Esme. "Yeah, the tiger competition's so much fun, and I'm so glad that I get to enter. I was worried because my partner pulled out, but now I've got Henry."
"Yeah, you've got Henry,"
said Henry, smiling with the biggest smile he possibly could. They walked over to the registration. "All right, Tiger Pow," said one of the tigers. "Who's your partner?" "This is Henry." The people at the desk looked at Henry very carefully. Are you sure he's a tiger?"
I'm kind of a tiger. Do I look like a tiger?" said Henry. "I feel like I look like a tiger. Can I be a tiger?"
"Please," said Tiger Pow. "Technically he's a dog, but he really looks like a tiger." "You're right, he really does look like a tiger." Sure, we don't want anyone to miss out." "Hooray!" Yippee! Said Tiger Pow, very excited. Hooray! Said Henry, very, very excited. Okay, said the kids, what do we have to do now? Well, I guess that you kids could help as well. How are we going to help? We're not tigers. Well, you can be our backup team. We need lots of people in our backup team to help make sure that we can win, because I really like winning.
I like winning too, especially if it's catch. Can we play catch?
Said Henry. The kids all laughed. Tiger Pow and Henry walked over towards where all the other tigers were starting to practice. All right, Henry, I think it's probably best that we do some practicing as well.
Okay, how are we going to do the practicing?
Well, the first event is the six-legged race. The six-legged race, said Esme. How does that work? Well, me and Henry stand next to each other and we tie two of our legs together, and then it's a race to see who can win. Oh, okay, said Michael. I think that makes sense. Can you kids compete against us? But we don't have enough legs. Yes, you do. The kids looked down and realized that between the three of them, they were already ready for a six-legged race. So they put their arms around each other's shoulders and lined up next to Tiger Pow and Henry. All right, when I say go, everybody start to run. As they were getting ready to practice, a voice came over the announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the six-legged race. Can all tigers please report to the starting line, and anybody else who feels like joining in?
Do you think that means that we could join in, said the kids? Well, you've got 6 legs, said Tiger Pow.
Yeah, you've got 6 legs. And they work very fast.
Hooray, said the kids as they raced over towards the starting line. When they got there were lots and lots and lots of tigers, all with 2 legs tied together each, looking very excited for the big race. Tiger Pow, said Esme. Yes, Esme, said Tiger Pow. Do we need to be worried about any of these tigers eating us? No, don't be silly. All these tigers know not to eat people. They're all the fun kind of tigers.
Yeah, they're the fun kind of tigers,
said Henry. How would you know, Henry?
I don't know, I was just very excited and wanted to join in,
said Henry. The kids all laughed. They lined up on the starting line, ready to go, and they looked out. Tiger Pow, why is there all kinds of obstacles in the way? Well, it's not just a boring 6-legged race. There's got to be some excitement. Oh, okay, I don't think we're ready for this, said the kids.
I'm ready, said Henry. I'm very ready. Let's go.
Henry started trying to run, and Tiger Pow started getting pulled along sideways. Hey, Henry's wait, said Tiger Pow.
Oh, sorry, Tiger Pow,
said Henry. He walked slowly back to the starting line. The starter held up his starting gun.
Everybody, on your marks.
Everybody got in position.
Set. Go!
Yelled the starter, and the kids started to run, and Tiger Pow and Henry started to run in circles. Henry! Yelled Tiger Pow.
I'm running, whippy, whippy, whippy,
said Henry, very, very excited. Too excited that Tiger Pow was getting thrown everywhere. He said. All the other tigers went running along as quickly as they could, and the kids started to race along as well. As they raced down the field, they realized that the obstacles were starting to move. There was bouncing trampolines and rocks and all kinds of things that started jumping from all over the place. The kids started to duck and weave and jump. They jumped onto one of the trampolines and bounced over one of the big rocks. They did a flip in the air and came down and landed on another trampoline, which set them shooting into the sky. Whippy! They all yelled as they zoomed over the top of all the tigers. The tigers on the ground, running and trying to dodge, were amazed at what the kids were doing. They thought it was incredible. By now, Tiger Pow had calmed down Henry enough that they were starting to run as well. Come on, Henry, ready? Middle, outside, middle, outside, middle, outside. As they ran along the track, they were having so much fun. They were laughing and giggling and watching the kids zoom over the top of everyone. The kids continued to flip and spin until they backflipped right over the finish line.
We have a winner,
said the announcer. Hooray! Yelled all the tigers. Hooray! Yelled the kids. Yippee! Yelled Tiger Pow.
Was it me?
Said Henry. No, it wasn't you.
Oh, I had fun though,
said Henry. Me too, said Tiger Pow. The kids were laughing. It was the best fun that they'd had in a very long time. Tiger Pow, this is amazing. Thank you so much for bringing us. I know. I love doing 6-legged races. That's the most fun at the whole tiger competition. The kids cheered, and as they did, a big tiger came across with 3 gold medals, and he put one on each of the kids. We hereby W Honorary Tigers. Hooray! Yelled the kids.
Hooray!
Yelled Henry.
Can I have one as well? I'm a dog.
Sure, they said, and they put a medal on Henry as well. He was very, very happy. All right, kids, we better be getting you back home. Okay, said the kids. Do we get to keep these medals? Of course you do, said Tiger Pow. The kids were so happy. So, they walked along past all the tigers, and every single one of them wanted to give the kids a high five. It was the most fun that any of these tigers had ever had. They were so happy. And as the kids started walking out, they waved goodbye, and all the tigers called out as well. Bye, kids! Come next time! Yeah, come hang out with all us tigers! We will, yelled the kids. Thanks for having us. We'll see you next time. And the kids walked through the special door and arrived back home. As they walked towards the door, they turned around to Tiger Pow. Thanks, Tiger Pow. We had so much fun today. Oh, I'm so glad. You guys will have to come hang out again soon. We would love to, said Michael. Definitely, said Esme. I'm super excited to come spend time with you again, said Danny. Hooray, said Tiger Pow. Okay, I'll see you later. And he ran off down the street. As the kids walked in through the front door with the medals around their neck, their parents looked across. Oh, kids, that looks amazing. Where did you get those medals from? And Henry said,
I don't think you'd believe us, even if we told you.
And the parents screamed, "Ah!" And that is the end of the story.
This episode has been brought to you by the Honorary Tiger Club. Do you like pretending to be a tiger sometimes? I do. It's lots of fun, and you can be a part of the club too. All you need to do is pretend to be a tiger. We hope you've been enjoying the silly stories for kids. Make sure to leave a review wherever you find your podcast and share it with all of your friends. This has been me, Henry the Tiger. Well, tiger dog.
And me, Sam. We'll see you soon.